Babies, back to another video with your boy Alex. We're back again with another clip. Today's video, we're gonna talk about and discuss why women can pretty much sleep with who they want, but can't always be in a healthy, happy relationship with who they want. So, don't forget, if you like the video, comment, subscribe, and beat that like button like it owe you money. If you want to send me any videos, send them to me at alvxit on my Instagram. All links will be in the description. We ain't gonna waste some more time. Let's get straight into it.
Yeah, but you can't keep them. Imagine if you ladies change the scale from I can get any guy that I want to, meaning you can pull them and they'll sleep with you, to I can have an amazing relationship with any guy I want to. Because that...
Okay, so you hear what he's saying? Spit straight facts, bro. So females tend to be able to sleep with who they want to. Women, that's never been an issue for women. Women have the ability to sleep with who they want, but women don't have the ability. Women don't have the ability to be in a relationship, to get married. Understand what I'm saying? Meaning that's on the man. The relationship is the man's part. The female, she's the gatekeeper of sexual intercourse, and the man is the gatekeeper of the relationship and marriage. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, women have the initial say, but men at the end of the day have the last say in what's gonna happen with you guys if y'all decide to move closer.
It's not happening. Do you ladies even understand that when you pull a guy and you sleep with him, he won? He didn't have to commit anything to you besides paying for some drinks, and he got to sleep with you.
Once you give a guy that's what's supposed to be most sacred to you, most protected, what's most valuable to you, he, like he said, he won already. So if you just gonna give it up to the dude within like the first hour of y'all seeing each other, you know, what do you think that's gonna tell him? He's gonna tell the dude, oh man, she easy. Now I gotta sleep with her this fast. Who else is gonna be able to do this? I can't be the only one. I would be foolish to think that I'm the only one that could sleep with her this quickly. So your value is gonna significantly drop if you just give it up like candy versus you holding out a little bit, being a little resistant. Not resistant as in withholding or saying no, but waiting a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, females tend to do this when they're younger. When they're younger, they want to have the philosophy of, oh, I could pull this guy, I could pull that guy. Pulling a guy, listen, most females don't have game. Most females will not come up to you and ask for your numbers. Most females will not approach you. You're gonna have to do all of that. You're gonna have to do the vetting. You're gonna have to do the approaching. You're gonna have to do most of the initial contact when y'all first start dating. Understand what I'm saying? Because females are, like I said, they're shy. They have little subtle hints, little passive hints to let you know they're interested in you. And if you don't pick up on, because sometimes these things can be so minute, so small that you're like, you don't know whether to approach them or not to. And if you happen not to approach them, you'll never get to talk to her, bro. And that's because they don't want to approach. They're too scared and they're very afraid of rejection. Females do not like rejection. They don't know how to take rejection. Men, on the other hand, have been rejected, are being rejected, and are going to be rejected way more than the female is. So it's like a lot of guys can build up the tolerance to rejection, and they're already used to it, to the point where, what's another girl if I get rejected? But girls, they're not going to come up to you. So you're going to do all the initial attracting, or you're going to do the initial vetting, setting up the dates and everything until you get her on the hook, and then that's when she'll start reciprocating what you're doing.
And because you're on your city girl time, he doesn't have to do anything else. He just gets to move on to another girl tomorrow night. But it's even more hilarious that you think you won. A guy used you for sex, and you think you won. Ladies, being able to get any man you want is not a flex.
You know, I had a girl I used to talk to back in the day, and much like what this girl, her philosophy was, and I'm pretty sure it's because she's young, she doesn't understand these things. She said, yeah, man, I done pulled some sexy guys. I done pulled sexy, you know? And you know, I wanted to tell her, but then I didn't want to tell her, and I didn't say nothing to her. But if you're watching this video, listen to this. You will be able to slip with your pick, the pick of the litter. You understand what I'm saying? They can be supermodel type. They will sleep with you, yes. But if you think that it's gonna go anywhere else further, or anywhere more than just a sexual encounter here and there, a hit and miss, then you're sadly mistaken, baby. Especially if you're not on your shit, especially not in shape. You ain't submissive, you're not feminine, a lot of mouth, you got a lot of masculine energy. Ain't no dude that is on a higher level of the dating spectrum is gonna take you seriously. You might get one of these simps, you might get one of these lower level guys, one of these low tier guys. These guys is gonna try to leech off you, live off you, to bend to your will, but that's just not going. He's not gonna go for that. So you can get them as sexy as they come, but don't expect it to go any further than a sexual encounter. You already know you're just gonna be a nut. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it's gonna be. Younger females tend to have this logic. I'm thinking older girls might get it by now. Hopefully, if you're older, if you are 30 plus, you should understand this notion. 25 plus, you should know by now that sleeping with guys is not where it's at. It's actually getting into a healthy, wholesome relationship. That's what you want to aim for. Not sleeping with the sexiest man. You want to sleep with somebody that is going to take you seriously.
Yes, there are billions of guys who will f you. Woo! Congrats. The real flex is getting a guy to think of you as more than something to just put his D in. And sorry, ladies, the guy always gets to make that decision. How's that flex?
My man is on point with it. And a lot of girls, I'm telling you, a lot of girls have this same mindset. You don't have game, baby. You don't have game. The more guys you sleep with, the more you get around, the more you become known as the call girl, one night stand girl. The worse your reputation is gonna look, the lower your value is gonna drop, to the point where once you hit that wall at 35, 40, 45, depending on how you looking, you are gonna be fucking scrambling trying to find a mate, somebody that's gonna carry you out the rest of your years. Instead, what I'm saying, you're gonna be scrambling, baby. You're gonna be fucking scrambling. You're gonna be like, it's gonna be like you going on a fucking a timer, chronological timer, that, you know, if you don't find somebody, you're not gonna get anybody, then you're really gonna have to settle. You're really gonna have to settle for somebody that is just okay, that is decent, that is mediocre. When you were younger, if you was doing what you're supposed to do, if you was on your shit, if you wasn't trying to have your hot girl summer like you were saying, if you wasn't trying to be a motherfucking bachelorette, girls can't do the same thing guys do. If you wasn't trying to do all this extra shit while you was in your younger years, you would have had a nice guy, decent, and by now y'all would have been locked in. You would have had everything going for you. But since you done f***ed around all of this time, now, you know, tables have turned now to the guy that you thought you were gonna get. Because when you're younger, you know, y'all want the bad boys, you want the pretty boys, you want the drug dealers. These guys locked up. They have another girl, one that was actually giving them some resistance, that made them get their shit together. And look at you, stuck by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So, girls, before you talk about, I'm gonna end it with this. The power is not with sleeping with as many men as you want and as you can, just because you feel like it. The power is in you knowing you can have these men. You can have whoever, whenever, and however you want, and choosing not to deal with these guys because you have something that is arguably the most sacred thing to give to somebody. And if you just abusing the power, it will eventually backfire on you. So, you know, with power comes more great responsibility. It's your boy Alex. Make sure y'all dot your I's and cross your T's. Catch y'all on the next one.